is a WCPO 9 breaking news alert.
We are breaking into programming here on a Saturday evening to get you an update on breaking news we first brought you at 6 o'clock during our newscast here. This is happening in Madisonville at Madison and Red Bank, where witnesses tell us an officer was involved with a shooting, possibly gunfire between an officer and a suspect by the UDF. Interim Police Chief Teresa Thigi speaking now. Let's listen in and get the update.
The suspect in that involved shooting has recently passed away at UC Hospital. Don't have a lot to tell you guys just yet because we have no witnesses that were on the lot at the time. We have not interviewed the officer yet, and we are still trying to gather evidence such as body cam footage and footage from some of the nearby businesses. We are in the process of doing that right now. So I don't have a lot for you. I know you've got some questions. I will tell you the suspect was a white male and the officer is a black female. So just so you know that. So what
led up to this? What was the call about?
So because we have no witnesses and because we have not gotten a statement from the officer yet, it's still very, very early in the investigation, and because the suspect is deceased, we are still trying to gather facts that will tell us exactly what led up to the shooting.
So we don't know if anybody else was involved?
We do not know yet.
And it was outside, right?
Yes, it was outside. You can see right behind me there where the officer's car is, and there's a gray sedan behind the officer's car. That is a stolen vehicle. It's been reported stolen out of, I believe, Springfield Township.
And he was driving that car?
We don't know for certain yet. He was with the vehicle.
Do we know if UDF was involved at all or just happened to happen?
We do not know. We do not know yet.
Was the officer injured?
The officer is not injured. The officer is not physically injured.
Is the community still, safe now that you have the barrier over there? Is the community at risk?
No, the community here in this area, is not at risk. They are completely safe. This looks like it was an officer and one individual involved. So far, that's what the facts are telling us. So the community is completely safe.
Do you know what type of weapon was involved? Like a gun, but what type of?
No, we do not know that yet. A gun was recovered at the scene.
What was the initial call out here?
We are still trying to determine that. Body camera footage will tell us that. There was some radio communications about a possible OVI in the area. And the description, this car matches the description of that. We're still trying to piece that together, though.
So this officer wasn't pursuing this person at all? It just they happened to come together at some point?
I'd be speculating to answer that question.
Was it a plainclothes officer?
I'm sorry?
Was it a plainclothes officer?
No, it was a uniformed officer. So she had her body camera on. That body camera is now down at CIS. They're getting ready to download it and see what it tells us.
Did the suspect fire at all?
We do not know that yet.
How many shots were fired?
We do not know that for certain yet. The officer will be put on our administrative leave, which is our standard policy. We want to definitely make sure for her well-being before she returns to work. All right? Thank you very much.
Chief, on that subject,
So you've been watching an update from Madisonville where an officer shot and killed a suspect. It's still unclear what that suspect was accused of in the moment, but that is, you see Interim Police Chief Teresa Thigi, Sergeant Anthony Mitchell there, updating all of us and you here live from Madison and Red Bank Road after an incident there involving an officer who shot and killed a suspect driving a stolen or driving or riding in a stolen vehicle, a vehicle stolen from Springfield Township. Some more information coming. Let's listen back in.
Probably 5:15 or so, and responded immediately. We have investigators that are working this along with, or parallels, I should say, to CPD's investigation. But we'll get to the bottom of it. Can't comment much about the facts as we're learning them, but certainly we'll get to the bottom of what occurred here and make a determination as to whatever recommendations we'll make to the city, and we'll take it from there.
They talk about your department. What does your department do and everything?
So we investigate officer-involved shootings, any deaths in police custody, and any complaints of complaints of police misconduct filed by citizens. So that's what we do.
You say you spell your name for us?
Gabe Davis, Gabedavis.
Okay. All right.
All right, you have been watching again a live update from Cincinnati Police, and you just saw there the Citizens Complaint Authority and its head Gabe Davis on scene in Madisonville at Madison and Red Bank Road. Madison Road Red Bank Expressway after an officer shot and killed a suspect. There was an exchange of gunfire, we understand. Police saying that they had no witnesses, though some folks told us on the scene that they heard multiple shots and they had seen what they believed was to be a shootout between a man and this officer, a uniformed officer. That officer's not hurt. That man is dead. Accused of at least being associated with a stolen vehicle that's on scene there near the UDF at Madison and Red Bank. We have crews on the scene covering this, as we have been now for a little more than an hour there at that scene. And we will continue to get you updates as we do. Again, if you're just joining us, the breaking news from Madisonville: one man is dead after an officer shot and killed him after what may have been an exchange of gunfire near the UDF at Red Bank and Madison in Madisonville, kind of near Med-Pace Way there. That officer is not hurt. That man has died at UC Medical Center. We're going to return you to our regularly scheduled programming here on WCPO 9. We're back here at 11 o'clock tonight with what we can gather between now and then. And of course, we've got breaking news updates on WCPO.com and in that WCPO 9 app. We'll see you again here in just a couple of hours.